I'm going to bring up our next performer. Like the doctor said on the day he was born, it's going to get ugly. It's going to get ugly. Tony Malgesini, everybody.
Wow, that's great. That's, wow. Awesome. Mom, I'm going to call you back, okay? I'm on the phone. I got a gig here, so sorry. Don't you love these things? Aren't they great? I love using mine. Especially like if somebody kind of walks up to you and you know you don't really want to talk to them. You just, hey, on the phone. Just kind of turn and walk away. Other thing I like to do with it is, you know, I'm a truck driver, so I like to, you know, sing a lot in the truck as I'm driving, but you know, if I don't have this Bluetooth in, you know, it looks like I'm kind of a raging lunatic or something, you know. So kind of what I do is I'll just sit there and I put it, you know, I'll put my Bluetooth in, sit there, and the tune comes on. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Love me, say that you love me. Fool me, fool. I don't care about anything but you. Yeah, you see, now if I didn't have this in, I'd look like a total loser. You know? Works out great. Let's see. Well, that's my wife and I. Before we came, I showed up a little bit late for rehearsal. My wife and I went to dinner tonight, and afterwards I went to use the restroom. And when I was done, I went to wash my hands like I always do. But as I went to do that, I looked up on the wall and there's a sign that said, "Employees must wash hands." Wait a minute. So I stood there for like 25 minutes. No employees came to wash my hands. I did it myself. I come out, my wife said, "What took you so long? That guy should be fired." A little like Dave said, my name's Tony Malgesini, and I'm Italian. Can you tell? I am also currently the youngest of 6 kids. I say currently because deep down I hope that my mom and dad, even though they're in their 70s, are going to give me that little brother I've always wanted. Growing up, I always wanted a little brother. I just, you know, you just do. Even now, it would be great to have like a 10, 12-year-old brother. It would be cool, because I couldn't walk up to some, you know, strange 12-year-old and put my arm around and give him a noogie and stuff like that and push him down on the ground. I'd get thrown in jail. But if I had a little brother that was, you know, 10, 12 years old, I could walk up to him, look right at him, and just punch him as hard as I could in the arm, and then push him down and watch him cry. People would look at me and say, "See, they're brothers." It's a special bond. There's some good things and some bad things, though, about being the youngest of 6. One of the bad things about that is no baby pictures. No any pictures, really. And think about it. I had to have been a cute kid, you know. But I could do anything. I'd be twirling plates or doing whatever, smiling, and my parents would just look at me and say, "Yeah, we already have one of those." But I suppose one of the good things about being the youngest of 6, it was actually pretty great for me. The best part about it was my older brothers and sisters, they're a lot older than me. When they got to be teenagers, strict curfews. Be home by 10 o'clock. By the time I rolled around, be home before school on Monday. High school was a blur, complete blur. So, yeah, but like I was saying, I'm married and we have 2 beautiful daughters. Yeah, you can go ahead and clap for that. I can remember when they were born. Well, actually, I can't see it. For both of them, actually, I slept through the labor part. Yeah. I did. Well, you know, to be fair, you put me in a room with a bed where it's basically understood I'm not really needed. I'm going to go to sleep. But you know, I was sitting, you know, half asleep and holding my wife's hand, and all of a sudden just a death grip would come upon me, and I'd wake up and say, honey, you're having a contraction, breathe. And then fall back to sleep. My wife wouldn't speak to me for, I don't know how long, 2 weeks. But then, you know, the babies are born, and what a beautiful thing. What a beautiful thing that was. I remember when my firstborn, when I first saw her, I looked at her and I thought, wow, that's a lot of hair. Honey, you gave birth to a chinchilla. Wow. But actually, my daughters are, of course, very beautiful now, and they're 10 and 15 years old. They're starting to take on, you know how pets take on the characteristics of their owners? Well, my kids are taking on the characteristics of my pets. My 10-year-old's just like my dog. I come home from work and say, Daddy's home, Daddy's home, Daddy's home, Daddy's home. Hey, come on in the backyard, look and see what I did. I dug a big hole. Come look. It's great. My 15-year-old, on the other hand, I walk in the door and she kind of looks up. I said, what are you doing in my house? She's just like my cat. But actually, my daughter, she just turned 15 this weekend. It was a wonderful thing. We had a great party. Actually, you know how it goes for nowadays. Party all week. One party for the family, one party for the friends, you know how it goes. But we got her some presents, some pretty neat things, and my wife actually got her a promise ring, which, you know what it signifies, and she's going to practice abstinence, which is, as a dad, I'm all for that. That's great, you know. But then I got to thinking, wait a minute, my wife got me one of those too.